I'm your host, Lino. You're watching, listening to the Well-Rounded Podcast. As always, I'm your host. This show, we talk about music, interview some artists, new and old, DJs, producers, creative people. Have you here today, sir?
Hello.
I need you to let people know.
My name is
Maadcxmmander.
Maadcxmmander. Thank you for being here, sir.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
So the first-time listeners probably don't know who I am. I'm nobody. I'm just a guy who interviews people. And but you though, you are somebody. That's why I have you here. You got releasing some music, but
some stuff.
Yeah, some stuff. Tell the world and me. Let me know what all do you do.
I mostly I just produce, make beats, engineer, master, the whole array of stuff. You know? Mostly just make beats, make rap beats and all that.
Yeah.
Record the people's vocals that come in, and a lot of my stuff comes out to be kind of project sort of stuff.
Yeah. So how long have you been doing this for?
A long time.
Yeah.
I kind of been dabbling in music since 2012, 2011.
Gosh dang.
So that's kind of when I got my first guitar, is in 2011 or something like that. I don't
Oh, so you're a musician as well.
I guess
I
I
do
do it.
that.
Okay,
So
I play guitar, I play bass.
Yeah.
I can play a little bit of piano.
Okay.
I wouldn't call myself a drummer, but I can do 2 beats.
Yeah.
I can keep 2 beats on rhythm.
That's cool.
Yeah, kind of a little bit of everything, I guess.
Yeah. Do you think you can remember back when you were younger, first got into music and was like, I can make music too? When did that happen? What age were you probably?
Nah. Middle school sometime, maybe. I remember being real young, just real young, watching Drake and Josh on Nickelodeon.
Oh, man.
And that's what made me one of the things that made me want to get a guitar, because I wanted to be Drake so bad.
Oh,
bro.
that's funny. That's tight. That was back when Nickelodeon was good.
It was. I miss Nickelodeon now.
Oh, I know.
I haven't even looked at what their new shows are.
I don't even know. I have no idea. I know they show SpongeBob once in a while still.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Aren't they coming out with the Patrick show? I saw something about
Are
that
they?
on Facebook.
Dang, that's crazy.
There's a lot of people mad about that, though.
Patrick.
Yeah, a whole show based off Patrick. But
who would you want to see?
A show buff?
A spinoff of
Sandy. I feel like
That'd
Sandy
be
would
good.
be
Space?
watching
Seeing her,
Space,
yeah.
Texas Rangers, Sandy riding through. I think that'd be wild.
I think art-wise, it would just look cooler.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's funny.
And then, of course, she still goes to the ocean, and you still get the SpongeBob cameo every now and then for the ratings.
Man. It'll have to happen.
You have a SpongeBob special episode where he goes on the adventure with her.
Oh, man. That'd be funny.
That would be great, actually.
That'd be pretty damn funny. It'd be. So if she goes in space, would she be, because in the show, when they go above water, they turn into a real sponge?
Mm-hmm.
Would she be like a real squirrel in space? That'd be so funny.
I think she would probably.
Oh, that'd be great.
It's true.
Yeah.
She probably would.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, man. So let's go right into this project you're gonna be releasing in a couple of days. So you and Techzilla.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. People don't know who Techzilla is, aka Architect.
Yes, sir.
You guys known each other for a little while too, right?
Yeah. A couple of years.
Yeah.
I don't even know how many years.
Yeah.
We used to live six apartments down from each other over on some lofts down by 8th Street.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, that's cool.
But
yeah.
It was pretty cool time.
Yeah. So you guys came up with this project together. How'd that happen?
Let
the people know what it's called.
Project Architect and Maadcxmmander is called Techzilla versus Mad. A project brought to you by Architect and Maadcxmmander.
Yeah. So
we have features from Young Machetes on there.
Yep.
Born into Soul, Montezi. Ishmael, he's a member of Young Machetes as well, and BXK, who I've done some stuff with as well.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be really cool to hear. So with this project, how do I know a lot of people who usually just listen to music or rap in general, they don't realize that producers can do this,
Mm-hmm.
that they collaborate and make a project together. How does it happen? How do two producers hey, let's work on a project together? Who takes over, who starts the lead, who finishes? How does that come together?
So this project, I initially messaged Tech because I wanted to I wanted to just use a studio. I wanted to get some friends in there, and I wanted to just record some stuff. Because at the time, my studio was in my bedroom. So you had just like bed, studio, set up right there. My vocal mic stand.
Okay. Yeah.
Words are hard.
The
good. Mic stand was like placed in the closet. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, when there was like 2 or 3, 4 people in there, it got a little cramped. So I think there was just like one day I messaged him. I was talking to Cody, my roommate, and he was just like, you should message Tobias. They'll probably let you use it. And I was like, yeah, for sure. Messaged him and set a date, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
I didn't really have a specific game plan when I went over there either. Like I just want to work on some stuff and record some stuff with my friends in your studio.
Yeah, that's like sometimes the best way music or art comes together in general. You really don't have game plan; it just comes together and just something really cool happens. And I mean, from what I know, you're a pretty cool dude. I know Techzilla for obviously a minute. He's a cool dude too. But music wise though, so like when it became you just wanted to use the studio space and until like actually become a project, how did that happen?
So initially, we I don't know. He just laid down some drums. He had laid down some drums he had, and we had turned on all his synths and stuff. So while he was laying down the drums and all that, I was just laying down some synth stuff, some bass I found, and that's just how the beats got built after he recorded while I was playing.
Oh, okay.
So after just a little bit, he chopped all the stuff up and layered the tracks, and that's how the beats were done. And I know Brian was in the room with me because Brian showed up with me to the studio.
Yeah.
So he was like writing the whole time to it too.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Montrell, he ended up showing up a little later because I had messaged him that morning and I said, hey, Tech is letting me use a studio. Feel free to slide by if you want.
Yeah.
And he came through. This man came over before he had to go to work. Like an hour before he had to go to work, he came through. He like wrote down a verse and a hook for a song. Went through the verse like nothing. Like it was probably the hardest Born in the Soul Montesi verse I think I've ever heard.
Okay.
So it's pretty hard. Unnecessarily hard, really.
Yeah. No, that's crazy cool though. So you basically had a kickback and then it turned into like a project.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. So it was just we had there's only 2 songs on it.
Yeah.
So we did that one. Montrell was fumbling on his hook. He couldn't get it right. And I think he had to be at work. He literally had to be at work in like 5 to 10 minutes from here all the way to his job. So I'm pretty sure he was late to work that day, but we made a cool song. So it's okay.
That's awesome.
The other song, it was the same thing. Tech had laid down some drums. I just made some synth work and all that. Cody and or my friend Colin, he goes by Ishmael, ended up showing up later. And same thing. They just kind of wrote down on it while we were working on it and all that, and they recorded on it.
Yeah.
After that, we were just kind of chilling. Tobias had sent me the files and everything, and I think sometime within the next week, I just kind of finished everything myself, and I was messaging him. I was like, hey, it's done.
Heck yeah, no, that's sweet. That's really cool. That's really cool. A group of friends, creative minds just come together and just...
Yeah,
that's really cool.
I feel like that's when a lot of our coolest music gets made, is when we're just not intending to make something cool.
No, for sure. I hear that story a lot, you know, like, hey, I didn't mean to be on this song, or I didn't mean to make this beat. It just kind of came out. I feel like that's when like stuff comes together way more organically than structured. I guess when you're trying to force it, it just doesn't come out good.
Right.
Yeah. So I need to go and talk about this name you got, Maadcxmmander. How'd you come up with that? Because you weren't called that before.
No, before I went by Boba.
Yeah.
And I was doing a lot of EDM bass music.
Yeah. See, that's where I got familiar with you from the first place.
Maadcxmmander kind of, Cody and I started at the same time. He started kind of Young Machetes as the anonymous project. That's when around the same time I started Maadcxmmander, because Maadcxmmander was also anonymous.
Oh wow.
So like we kind of started them together. So if you look at the early Young Machete stuff, it's all like produced by Maadcxmmander and all that.
Oh shoot, that's
because
cool.
it's like,
I didn't realize that.
So I know
that's awesome.
There was an article that got posted, and me and him were just geeking because it was like both anonymous, Maadcxmmander. And we were like, nobody knows.
That's awesome.
But the name came from the Wu-Tang Clan name generator.
Oh wow! Oh, that's awesome.
It was I don't know, since I was making all those dubstep, trap, bass music type stuff, I wanted a side project where I didn't, just a side project to mess around with, have mess around stuff and not put too much serious thought into it.
Yeah.
So I know old Donald Glover, old Childish Gambino did the same thing. So I was like, why can't I?
Yeah. No, that's
I
cool.
can do it.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I did it, Maadcxmmander, and made a SoundCloud, and that's just where I made throwaway trash beats and posted them.
Some people like them.
And then slowly just flip-flopped on which project was kind of the passion project.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's awesome. So you went from doing some EDM stuff to some hip-hop stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And did you always want to do hip-hop stuff?
I don't... Yes and no, because yeah, I guess so, because a lot of my EDM work and trap stuff was very hip hop and rap inspired. So in a way, yes, but I don't know. At some point, just the passion for EDM and bass music kind of slowly dwindled, and I just wasn't feeling it the same way. And I had done a lot of rap songs at that point with Twan and Jared and Brian. We've just little throwaway songs, I just had so much more fun recording those songs and working with them than...
Yeah, it's different when you're just making instrumental by yourself, and then obviously with a room of artists and stuff and just kind of bouncing ideas off of each other, which makes sense.
Yeah.
No, that's cool.
But...
Yeah. No, that's cool.
I don't know, I like how more lively rap is, I guess. I don't know, not lively, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, you just like doing it better. No, that's cool. So let's talk about a little bit of your background a little bit. So the EDM stuff, like, what got you want to do that in the first place?
I think like the rest of America, when 2010 hit back then and Skrillex popped off, I think once we all heard Skrillex for the first time, that was it. Scary Monsters is Nice Surprise. Like, oh my god. But yeah, I kind of discovered him. Well, we all did, but figured out him. Then from there, I just indulged into the genre, and I got deeper into it and figured out more underground artists. There's a artist, I don't think he's really doing much nowadays, but his name is Crispy. He had some cool songs. He's a big influence behind my early dubstep stuff.
Okay.
I don't know, a lot of the bass cannon was cool, like early Flux Pavilion.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm not too familiar with that stuff, but anymore, I guess.
Yeah,
but,
that's crazy that you said Skrillex, because if you look, through his career now, hip hop.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like everything hip hop.
I've noticed that. I feel like a lot of EDM producers and EDM people have done that, because like Kenny Beats has done that too, because he was in Loud Pack, and now he's doing his own.
Yeah, I mean Skrillex was doing stuff with A$AP Rocky.
Yeah, he had what's that, Wild for the Night.
Yeah, that song's dope. That song goes, oh man, that was like my whole summer
jam. That was hard.
Yeah, that.
I think I attempted to remix that song like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
And none of them were successful. No, they're still sitting in my hard drive.
It's just good by itself, honestly.
It really is.
He did that song with The Game too, El Chapo, which was one of my favorites too. But no, that makes sense though. I mean, that makes sense how you transition into doing more hip hop stuff. So that's really cool.
I feel like you can even just hear in some of my beats the EDM influence too, in a way.
Oh, for sure.
Especially when I do like faster pace, like 150, 160 kind of trap beats.
So how did it go for you? What was it like to hear just you making an instrumental, and then going to hear an artist rapping on your instrumental when it comes to the hip hop stuff now?
Man,
what was it like for you? Because I know some people who are just instrumental producers, they don't want people to rapping on it.
Really?
That's
kind of what I started doing. Is a lot of my beats were made for somebody to rap on or sing on or something. So when I try to make something nowadays, because I used to do all the other genres, a lot of my music was a lot more complex. But now it's a lot more of a simpler process, because I try to just keep the beat simple, leave the room on the beat so vocals can be on there without it being crowded. And I don't know, I like simple beats now because it's I've made so many just
I got you. No, that's cool. So like, well, I guess who was the first artist that you were like, hey, this beat I made, I want you on it now? Like,
I think the think it was probably Twan who was wanting to start rapping on some of my beats.
Okay.
Because even you got one called Roo Rock. I think it's somewhere in the SoundCloud archives somewhere.
I'll try to find it. Maybe I'll play it. I'll try to dive deep in the internet.
But Roo Rock, that song, I never meant for that one to be a rap beat. That one, because I got really into bass music with samples too. So I was doing a lot of like record digging, digging from samples from records and then turning them to crazy electronic music.
Oh, that's cool.
So that beat was really never meant for that, but when he was like, I want to do that one, I was like, all right, bet, let's do it.
Go for it. No, that's
so
cool.
him, and then Brian's another one, BXK, him and I, we did that Tooth and Nail project, and that was just really fun to do. Cody, he's definitely one, because him and I have been dabbling and just doing like music for a long time.
Yeah, so you've been working with Young Machetes. So are you officially part of Young Machetes, or are you just kind of like in and out?
Yes.
Why do you say it like that? Why do you say it like that?
Yeah, I'm like, with their setup they're going now, I'm not as involved because their setup now is a live kind of noise punk setup with guitars, drums, instruments, and stuff. And I was the bass doing bass. Words. I was gonna do bass, but with the day job, it just kind of got some days be kind of late than wanting to do stuff or even scheduling stuff for my own project. So just a lot of scheduling conflicts kind of. So it was just one of those things I was like, I will be here to do stuff more behind the scenes, but for this particular project, I have less hands in it.
Yeah,
but
I gotcha. No,
I'll probably still help in the process of recording some stuff, I think, and to record some of the instruments and
I'm gonna let these people come on and talk about that story. But Young Machetes. So who is the actual brainchild that came up with that? Is it Cody?
Cody.
It is Cody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Cody, you're gonna tell that story. Like,
Cody,
I need to know everything.
Cody and I started Young Machetes because, like I said, I feel like I don't want to get too much into it because I feel like him and I could probably talk about it.
Yeah.
Because if you have Young Machetes come on, there's probably gonna be like a group.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Because Young Machetes, I don't know, it's pretty interesting. It's more so, it's not necessarily like a band of people, more so like a family, a collective of people. Because we've had, I think the last project, Devin Hanna, he had a big hand in the project.
I gotcha. Oh, cool.
Like he helped a lot, and he did a lot of the guitar work, and he did a lot of the stuff, and I did a little more of the production. But now this next project, it's a new wave, kind of a new thing. So Devin's not necessarily involved in it, and he's got his own stuff going on right now.
For sure.
But I'm sure if he ever wanted to come back, the guys would be like, come on back.
No, that's cool. That's really cool to hear.
So like, the next project coming up, if Devin or anybody, we have this amazing rapper. Her name was Nikki Williams. You might know her. I know she knows Tobias.
Okay.
But great rapper, amazing, like amazing lyricist. Singer, cool. She sings too. She's very low key though. Like I've got one song with her that's just been sitting in my hard drive, and waiting. it's old now. So even just listening to it now, I'm like, I can do so much better. We can clean it up so much.
No, that's
cool.
We
have to re-record it.
Yeah, that's
but
cool.
It's just life, man. We eventually will figure it out and make it happen.
No, that's really cool. It's cool to see everyone get together with their talents and just make something happen. That's really cool to hear. So let's talk about you some more though. So were you born and raised here, Topeka?
No.
Oh, perfect.
I was born in Whittier, California.
Oh, shit.
I'm sure. I'm sure they'll see this and let me know exactly. Yeah. But pretty sure I was born in Whittier, and then they lived in L.A.
Dang, that's crazy. Because I'm from California, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm from San Bernardino, California.
Hey, heck yeah, man.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. So when did you move out here?
I was very young.
Me too. I was 4.
Really? I think I was younger than that. I think I was younger. I don't remember if I was 1 or a little over 1 or just under 1. It's one of those things. I was very young. I don't have any. I got a little. I don't know. I feel like there's vague little thing. I don't know. I was real young.
Remember sounds and colors. That's about it.
Yeah, exactly. I remember the ocean, man. But real young. Moved out here, and I still ask why. I still ask why every day.
Oh, that's crazy.
Why?
Obviously, because you were a baby. Your parents were like, we're moving over here. You got to come. Sorry. Took you away from the ocean and the sand. I know, right?
Nah, then we lived here in Kansas for a while, and Nebraska for a little bit. And
Okay.
back here, and
Yeah.
not born and raised here.
Dang.
Well, I guess raised here.
Yeah.
So not born but raised here.
Yeah. People ask me where I'm from. I'm always forever will say Topeka, but I'll say I was born somewhere else. But I'm actually
exactly.
from Topeka.
That's
Yeah.
pretty much what I'll tell people.
Yeah. No, that's cool though. Man, that's crazy. Like you're not the only person I met who's been born in California and moved
Really?
here. Yeah.
Everybody's parents just had the same idea.
I guess so. They
we're
were
gonna
like,
go
it's
to
cheaper.
California.
It's cheaper to move to Kansas instead of being in California. Maybe
Damn you, California.
Ah,
It's
man.
expensive.
I can only imagine if I was raised in California compared to over here. I don't know what it'd be like.
Yeah, it'd probably be a whole lot different. That's for sure.
Oh, I would definitely speak Spanish.
Bro, I would probably learn to speak Spanish
Yeah,
too.
for real.
I know. I get asked all the time why I
Yeah.
don't. And I'm going to say that's why, because I didn't grow up in California.
Exactly. That's what I'm starting saying too. My parents never taught me because at the time period, my dad, he was telling me when he was going to high school, he learned Spanish first and then English. But trying to learn English in school was way hard. Like knowing both, it was just harder learning curve for him. And I was like, dang, he didn't want that to happen to me too. And I was like, that's crazy. But then now he's
let me try.
exactly. I was like, come on. And then now, obviously, you know, if you bilingual, you can get more money at different jobs and stuff.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
oh man, so
It's true.
it's never too late. It's never too
It's
late.
not.
No, maybe
It's
try.
never too late.
Yeah, get that Rosetta Stone. learn some Spanish one day.
Rosetta, we could probably find it. We could probably find a lesson on YouTube.
Yeah,
YouTube's got a
definitely.
lesson for everything.
Oh, everything. No, I'm gonna have to learn one day.
Yeah, I want to learn.
Yeah, because I can't remember what we did at Quentin's. What you and Tobias at Quentin's? What were we doing?
It was a Bass Hurt show at Quentin's.
Yeah.
Bass
Okay.
Hurts
Yeah.
was doing the show, and it was Krang.
Yeah. Talk about Bass Hurts a little bit.
Bass Hurts?
Yeah.
Bass Hurts is a collective of really great DJs and producers. There was Krang. He's kind of the brainchild of it, I guess. I don't know
Okay.
if I want to say that, but
Yeah.
Krang, Scurvy, Chad, he's really cool. Always 420, Mike. That's my favorite DJ name ever is Always 420.
Dang.
Stone, Proper Grammar, a lot of
yeah,
really
Proper
great
Grammar,
DJs.
yeah.
A lot of cool stuff they do around here, like Lawrence, Topeka, Kansas City.
Yeah.
They do a lot of really cool stuff, and I think I actually saw they have a show coming up now too.
Oh wow! Heck yeah!
I got an
fun.
invite for it, but I think I was busy when I got it, and
dang.
I saw it on Facebook, and I meant to.
gotcha.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I haven't. No, that's cool though. Yeah, cause man, I miss some live shows. I miss performances so bad. I cannot wait. I know Preston's doing it. Yeah, so you've been over at Preston's doing some stuff too.
Yes.
Yeah. How you and Preston know each other?
Preston and I've known each other for a while too, because when I was still doing a lot of EDM stuff, he asked me to do some shows when he was doing some previous stuff when he was still going by Studio 785.
Yeah, I can't remember. Did you do our cult EDM show?
No,
No.
Krang did.
Okay. I couldn't remember who was all there, and I was filming everything, and I was running around too much.
I see. Preston has a flyer of that show on his wall. I see it all the time. I think there
Were
was.
you not there? Did you come to that or no?
I don't think so.
It was so fucking legit.
I was a hermit crab for a little while,
Hey, we all get that.
and
way.
then the pandemic hit.
Yeah.
And sometimes I wish I wasn't such a hermit.
Oh man. If I knew we were gonna go in the pandemic, I would have gone to one really good show before.
Yeah, I would have gone to a couple more shows
Damn,
just so I could have. And
Yeah.
next thing you know, damn, no shows. You can't go to nothing for a year, bro.
I know it's
You're out of
crazy.
luck.
It's
Hope you
coming.
liked your last show.
I don't even remember.
I don't even remember what my
Yeah.
last show.
I don't remember the last show either.
I know. I always hope I just like the days when Snapchat pops up with the memories from when I Snapchatted. Yeah, I did.
I remember
did
that.
that for a Vince Staples show I went to a little while
yeah,
ago, and I was
yeah.
like, oh yeah, okay, I remember
Heck
that. That was a good time.
Dang. So the local scene, the Topeka music scene, I guess for other artists, other producers / DJs out there listening that aren't from here, how would you describe the music scene for a producer out here? I know it's a weird question.
The music scene for a producer. Man,
out in Topeka, Kansas.
I feel like we gotta grind a little more in Topeka to get
Yeah.
a little more noticed and a
Yeah.
little more heard. A lot of people are okay with using like YouTube beats and stuff,
Yeah.
which is totally fine. You know,
Yeah.
I want to put beats on YouTube, but
Yeah.
it's not impossible, but it's a little hard. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I've had to do a lot of clicking and connecting with some Lawrence and Kansas City folks, because a lot of my projects, I've got a project with Ricky Roosevelt, who's in Kansas City, and him and I are actually working on something else right now, and it's going to be releasing sometime later this year.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I've done some stuff with him, and then working with a bunch of people here. I just try to be available as I can. So
I just feel like as a spectator,
mm-hmm.
I feel like there's a lot of artists out here.
There are
a crap ton of artists out here, and I just feel like producers need to take advantage of that also.
Oh, for sure. I think that's why I feel like I try to be really in your face with a lot of my stuff sometimes. I try to at least once a day, couple times a day, post a beat, a snippet.
I got you.
Or something, just hoping, or, an artist is going to be like, oh, yeah, he's from Topeka. I'll check him out.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I'm be excited to work on some new, work with some new artists from Topeka for sure.
No, that's cool. Who's someone you haven't worked with yet that you want to in town?
In town, there's quite a bit of people I haven't worked with in town.
Who do you really want to? Like, hey, they're watching this or listening. Hey, reach out to me right now. Talk to that person on the camera right now. Who is it?
Shoot. Tasky 2 times. I mastered his project for him, his last project, but
nice.
It'd be cool to make the beats, bro. Hit me up. Young B, I saw your last project called Trap Shit Only. I can make trap shit, bro. I make some trap, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Make some booming 808s.
No, that's cool. Let's make that happen. Y'all listening, watching, make that happen. Reach out to this man. That'd be really cool.
I'm open.
No, that's
new studio setup and everything. I just spent the whole day reorganizing it.
Yeah, no, that's really cool, and that's what I want to do with this show, man. Get people connected.
Yeah, it's a cool idea, man. For sure.
I appreciate it.
Because I've been trying to watch them just for watching people that I haven't heard of.
Yeah,
or seen
and
before.
that's the thing about the show. I want people to come on, meet people, network, get familiar.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, especially with social media. I mean, people are behind social media a lot, especially with COVID and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I want people to get familiar with each other a lot more. This is what this is for. So I'm definitely glad you're here trying to do that. Putting the name with the face, the music with the face now. So.
Oh, of course, not being anonymous anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, that's awesome. So outside of Topeka though, any artists in Lawrence or Kansas City you want to work with that you haven't yet? There's a lot.
There's a lot of artists, and
there's a lot of artists out here.
I've been really into like Ashawn lately. He's artist from Kansas City. I've been really digging his stuff. Kai Colors, his stuff's been that last project he has. I've been bumping that pretty regularly.
Most definitely, yeah.
Dominico's out there.
Oh yeah,
he's got beats.
Yeah, he does too.
He's got my beats.
Oh, does he?
He
got some.
I know you've got some. I've sent them to you.
Dang. Get on it. Get on it. Do something with them.
Nah, it's I've sent a handful of beats to a handful of people in Kansas City, more than just him, and it's just. I don't know. I used to be a lot more impatient about it. Like, they need to send me a demo. They need to be in the studio today. But I don't know. I don't know. I'll just let them do their things. When the time is right, the time is right.
Yeah. Hey, you never know.
Exactly.
Yeah, you never know.
No, I had a song called Cheap Hooker that just recently dropped with my friend Maadcxmmander. His beat. I sent him that beat back in 2016.
Oh, wow.
And that just came out last year.
Dang.
So
that's crazy.
It's a game of patience.
Yeah, no,
really.
most definitely. So with this project coming out, if you could, this is a possibility to do a visual for one of those 2 songs.
Mm-hmm.
Which one would get that treatment?
Yeah, that's a tough question. Because when I'm alone and I'm bumping the songs by myself in my kitchen, I've got 1,000 different music videos that just flash before my eyes.
It happens,
for
man.
both songs.
Yeah.
See, I don't don't know. That's a tough question. See, in my mind, I was like, it could just be one song, but it's only a 2-track thing.
Yeah,
It'd be easy to do visuals for
yeah.
both. But probably Runnin'. The 2 songs on there is called Runnin' and Another Day. Wait. So Another Day would probably be the one to get the visuals.
Yeah.
Because that one is, both songs are great. But not Runnin', Another Day is just, it's such a harder song.
Okay.
And I think it just have some cool visuals.
So who's on that song?
That one has Montezi, Born in the Soul, and Brian, BXK.
Okay.
Oh, so that one's just a hard song in general. The other one has Ishmael and Cody.
Okay.
So 2 very different songs, because Cody, when he raps, Cody can rap. He's got a lot of good wordplay. Of good wordplay. So just listening to the 2 songs, it's a whole 2 different, and just 2 different feels.
That's cool. Oh, that's awesome. Man, well, tell Techzilla, Arc, make that video happen.
Let's make it happen, bro.
Yeah.
Project drops Friday.
Yes, let's hurry up and put something together.
I knew you're a father now. You're really busy. I understand. You're a very, very busy man. But you know,
that's funny. It happens.
One video couldn't hurt.
Yeah, one video, one day, knock it out.
Well, you know, it doesn't have to be a video. It can be a 15-second GIF and just something that loops over.
Oh, okay.
A loop.
Interesting. He can make those.
I know. He was making one when I went to his studio last time.
He can make those. That's funny. So something I want to talk about is gives off people some history lesson too. So I guess when you were coming up trying to make some music, who was that producer for you in the town? They were like, hey, that guy's from Topeka. He's dope. Who's that guy?
I don't know.
Or girl. I don't know if there's a girl producer out there or not, but you never know.
I don't think there was ever any one producer from Topeka that made me like, I want to do this. Yeah. I think for me, I feel like there was a lack of producers, especially like when I started. Yeah. Or maybe there wasn't a lack. Maybe I just wasn't knowledgeable and I didn't know the people. I wasn't as involved. Yeah. But in my mind, I was like, there's nobody here from Topeka trying to produce dubstep.
Yeah. That's true.
So I did that. I remember when I first did that, I was still in high school and I was getting made fun of a lot too. Everyone was like, "You're making dubstep." That's dumb.
Fuck yeah.
Everyone was making dubstep. I was like, man, leave me alone. I'm just trying to make my womps.
Oh, shit like that's never appreciated until way later.
Yeah, and it's funny. Everyone who made fun of me is making dubstep now.
Damn, fuck them. Fuck 'em. Oh, that's hilarious.
I don't know. There wasn't really one artist that made me think like I want to do this. I think I don't know what made me kind of. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, if there was no one there.
Twan was kind of a big one that made me want to get into rap music because he made a lot of rap beats and we were hanging out pretty frequently and.
Yeah, his style is tight too. You know, and I could definitely see. I probably should go back and do some more research, but listening to you guys together, it would probably makes total sense.
We've got a handful of stuff together, not a ton, because I don't know, not necessarily. Usually, whenever we hang out, it's just kicking it and hanging out. But we made a couple songs.
That's cool.
We got one called Sandy Cheeks. It's been in the hard drive for a little while.
Oh, that'd be a cool. That'd be a cool video.
That one would be. That one we've got Roo Rock. Got a couple collab tracks with Twan and King D.
Okay.
So we've got some of those, like 2 or 3 of those. Only one of them's really finished. I think one of them might be dropping soon. I think Dante was wanting to release one of them because
Dante needs to release more music, man.
I can tell you for a fact that today I emailed him a mastered version of a song we've been making.
Good, so good.
Might release that soon.
Yeah, nice.
Better release that soon, Dante.
Yeah,
please.
That'd be pretty cool, actually.
I like that beat too.
Yeah, nice. So I want people to know this because I want artists from Topeka or around Topeka to like why people should come here to Topeka, you know, whether if it's on music stuff or just to come visit the town. What to you? What is your favorite part of Topeka in the music scene or in the city in general for Topeka? What is your favorite thing about Topeka?
Man, I like how close everybody is.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's a big enough scene to where there's a bunch of different cliques.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you've got, I don't know, there's a bunch of artists from Topeka who I still haven't worked yet, but that's probably, you know, because I'm in my clique.
Yeah, yeah.
So that I feel like it's big enough to where there's a bunch of cliques, but it's also small enough at the same time where everyone is intertwined with each different kind of clique going on.
Yeah, yeah.
So just kind of how close everyone is. That's what I like about it, because I don't know. I feel like it's no problem for an artist to hit me up and say, "Hey, bro, let's work," or for me to hit up another artist and say, "Hey, bro, let's work."
Yeah, yeah. That's cool to hear that. And I might not keep this part I'm about to say right now. Usually I hear the opposite.
Really?
Yeah.
But
like, that's cool though. From your side, you're hearing different.
I feel like Topeka's just got a lot of negative things.
Speak in general. But no, that's cool. That's cool to hear that though from your side, because like I said, like
I feel like a lot of people have their own agendas when it comes to music. So like me being just the producer, I was real maybe a couple years ago, like I had a certain sound when I made my beats. I was like, I want this person to sound like this. But over the past year or two, I've kind of got to the point where I'm just a producer. I don't have like an agenda when it comes, if an artist comes to me, I don't have an agenda of what I want them to sound like.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I want them to tell me, I want to sound like this. I want this kind of beat with this feel, and I can be like, okay, cool, I can make that, or I've got that.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't try to put my sound in the stuff, I guess. So I feel like that's what helps. I feel like that's another reason why a lot of people are cool and want to come do some stuff with me.
Yeah, no, that's cool. So I'm assuming you're open for business. People come buy some beats.
Yes, open for business. I actually very recently just made a whole chart. The chart's on my Instagram. You can find it at Maadcxmmander.
Okay.
There's literally a little highlight that says prices. There's all the prices for beat prices, studio time,
heck yeah,
mixing and mastering prices.
Yeah, yeah.
All that stuff.
Yeah, artists, you all need that. Some of y'all need that.
I promise I can make it sound good. It's worth the money.
Yeah,
I promise.
Yeah. No, that can definitely make or break an artist for sure.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's really cool. That's really awesome. Where else can people find you, sir?
All social media platforms. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter.
What's the best one for them to reach out to you to collabo?
Twitter or Instagram, either one of those. At Maadcxmmander on both of those.
Okay.
But usually scrolling through those. Facebook, you could reach me on Facebook, but I don't like Facebook.
I don't either. I feel like less and less people are using it now. I hate it.
Find my stuff on Spotify, Apple Music, all that jazz. Just looking up my name, and you can see the project with Montreal, Brian, this Shark Tale with Jared and Brian.
I love that art cover.
That one, I made that one myself.
That's great.
Because graphic design is my passion.
Yeah, that's awesome. We'll put that on here.
Just right.
Oh, that's awesome. Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. I had something in my mind how I wanted to say before I close it out. Okay. So, but yeah, let people know again about this project coming out Friday.
Techzilla versus Mad. It's a project. All the beats are made by myself and architect Techzilla. We got features from Young Machetes, Born into Soul, Ishmael, BXK. It's 2 tracks back to back.
Check it out.
You can buy it too, right? You can buy it on iTunes and everything.
Yeah, Bandcamp or no?
Bandcamp. I'll put it on Bandcamp. I'll put it on my Bandcamp. Nice. I'll post links and all that. Bandcamp.maadcxmmander.com. all this ice.
Yeah, I'll have those links. I'll have those links into the description to these videos. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you for being here, sir. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you having me on, sir.
No, most definitely. Everyone, make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Thank you so much. But we're out of here. Peace out.
Peace.